Hello everyone, it's Diamond, and today we'll be talking about a what-if scenario. This one is called, What if Piccolo didn't speak of the Dragon Balls? This one will be a quick what-if scenario, sort of like a quick what-if short, or a what-if quickie. So if you enjoy one-parter stories like these, be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 2K subscribers by the end of the year. The like goal for this video is about 20 to 30 likes. With that all being said, let's begin. Goku and Piccolo join forces to stop the Saiyan that is Raditz. Piccolo fires a special beam cannon, which destroys Raditz and Goku in the process. Instead of Piccolo rubbing salt in the wound and informing him of the Dragon Balls, he simply finishes off Raditz, along with the scouter being destroyed in the collateral damage. Piccolo then tells Goku that his friends will bring him back to life. Goku is happy to hear this as he passes on to the other world. With the scouter being broken, Vegeta and Nappa won't be able to listen in on the conversation. Nappa wants to know if they should avenge him, but Vegeta laughs, saying that if he was beaten that easily, it's not worth the time. The thought of the Namekian Dragon Balls doesn't cross Vegeta's mind, and since he isn't going to Namek, Frieza won't be showing up either. The Z-Fighters begin training, just in case something like this happens again, but instead of training together, they're doing their own individual training. Goku is walking down Snake Way as he finally meets with King Kai. He wants to get some training in as well, just in case another enemy arrives. Instead of leaving in a hurry, he's able to stay a bit longer, so he ends up getting a little stronger this time. Goku stays long enough to become stronger than he did in the canon story of this arc. He gets enough training in, and wants to know if they could bring him back. He comes back and informs them of King Kai, saying if something were to happen to them, they can visit. Yamcha and Krillin senses Goku's energy, and they tell him that it's a good thing that he's this strong. They tell him that they won't have to worry as much, but Piccolo overhears them and calls them fools. He says that they shouldn't feel satisfied with their own power, saying if Goku were to die again, no one is going to save them. Tien, hating to agree with Piccolo, tells the others that he's right. He refuses to rely on the others for help and wants to get stronger. Goku says that if they like, he could spar with them, or even use the time chamber. Tien and Chaozu says that they'll spar with each other, leaving Krillin and Yamcha to go inside instead. Piccolo wants to know how strong Goku's gotten, that way he can defeat him and go back to ruling the planet. Meanwhile, for Vegeta and Nappa, they inform Frieza that Raditz perished on one of his missions. So from now on, the two Saiyans will have to obey Frieza. Vegeta is still trying to figure out how to defeat him, but who knows if his plans will even work. Time passes, and we're now up to the android arc. This is going to be the future timeline. Goku gets the heart virus. The androids are brought out, leaving the Z-Fighters who have trained for quite a while to fight this new enemy. Piccolo joins in as well, saying that these two are just a distraction from his goal. The group isn't able to form a plan, or even retreat, as they're all beaten down. Years pass, and Gohan has done some solo training, but isn't at the right power level to challenge the androids. So instead of going out to fight them, he uses Bulma's time machine to warn the Z-Fighters. Future Gohan arrives. He tells them what to expect, and says that this is serious, and to please be ready. But instead of going back, he chooses to stay to help them, saying that he's not letting another future get destroyed. Dr. Gero arrives with Android 19. Goku fights off with 19, but instead of getting sick, he's okay. Gohan made sure Goku didn't catch the virus in this timeline. Goku beats down 19. This makes Gero take off, but not before Piccolo destroys him. This is a much more ruthless and determined Piccolo than in canon. He's still not good, so he has zero tolerance to waste. Gohan gets upset and says that he could have led them to the androids. Piccolo crosses his arms and says that the androids can't be far, though Gero made his way in this direction. The group splits up and tries to find Gero's place. Future Gohan and Goku eventually find it, and tells everyone that it's over here. They open the door and see the capsules of androids 16, 17, and 18. Gohan is surprised to see another android, but doesn't waste time powering up. He tells everyone to fire at will, and to not hold back with their energy. The group goes all out to destroy what's left. Gohan, feeling relieved, says that he wants to get some training done before he leaves to battle his own androids in his timeline. A few hours pass as they hear about a city of people disappearing. Gohan tells Goku that they should check it out, in case it might be another android. He's wondering if one of them survived the attack. The two head off to investigate, where they're introduced to Cell. He explains himself and his lore. Goku says that future Gohan has done a good job, but he says it's his turn to battle this time. Goku challenges Cell, and is able to defeat him, just before he manages to escape. Gohan says that they should look around in case there's something else. The two eventually find a smaller version of Cell, and they destroy it. Goku says that Gero probably had several plans in case one failed. but he believes this is it. Future Gohan says that the two of them should get some training in, and to bring present time Gohan as well. That way he could know how to fight better. Time passes, and Gohan makes his leave. They give their thanks to him as he's going to his timeline. Future Gohan comes back to his timeline. He feels as though he's ready to challenge the androids with his new power, and it turns out he succeeds in doing so. He eventually comes across Cell in his timeline, and gets rid of him too. Gohan's timeline is safe, along with the main timeline. Everyone is at peace and is happy, and that's the end of the video. This was What If Piccolo Didn't Speak of the Dragon Balls. Now, this one was kind of interesting. I wanted to see what I can do with this story. I was thinking to see if I could somehow bring Vegeta in some way, shape, or form, but without the talk of Dragon Balls, I just don't see him showing up whatsoever, not even to avenge Raditz. On top of that, I don't see the Namek arc even happening as well, just because there was no mention of the Dragon Balls, but maybe it could have happened. Maybe Frieza ends up going to Namek, Vegeta shows up to try to take it, sees it as his opportunity, but then he fails, giving Frieza immortality. But then, he's probably not going to go to Earth because, it's not a concern. He doesn't really see it as much. And it's probably too far anyway from where he is. On top of that, I could have brought up the Buu saga and say, well, when Buu shows up, everyone is just destroyed. But I wanted to just give it a nice little ending. I figured, since it's just a one-parter, why not just have them just be happy? But yeah, this was it. Now, not necessarily a short one, I would say, but it definitely is like a one-parter. So I'm not going to come back to this. This is just kind of like a one-time thing for a story, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Like goal is going to be about 20 to 30 likes. For subscribers, I wanted to see if I could reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. With that all being said, this has been Diamond Legend, and I'm off.